I'm in a 2016 Volvo XC90 T6 R design. It's pretty special. It has a 2-liter super and turbocharged direct injection gas engine with 316 horsepower at 5,700 RPM and 295 pound-feet of torque at 2,200 RPM. It has all-wheel drive with instant traction, double wishbone, adjustable drive mode, anti-lock braking, 20-inch wheels. Basically, it's $67,155 of Volvo goodness. Bowers and Wilkins stereo. It is beautiful in here. But let's drive this thing. Let's go leave the track. This is what the key looks like, by the way. Really cool. Very sophisticated look. It's got different drive modes, so let's go to whichever drive mode is available. Let's go to Eco, Comfort, Dynamic. Let's go to Dynamic, which immediately it changes demeanor. I can tell the exhaust has gotten a little meaner. Parking brake is off. Auto brake for auto traffic braking is off. And let's go for it. Volvo seats are remarkable. I mean, they are so supportive. They're so comfortable, but the heated seat is on in here. I'm going to turn that off. Okay. The large LCD screen in the center display is obviously what a lot of manufacturers are doing, so it's not something new or exciting, but it looks good. It's got a very straightforward look to it. The center panel here is better than what the Range Rover offers. Let's see how responsive it is if I want to go to navigation. Yeah, pretty instantaneous compared to the Range Rover. And this is a much lower price point. And this feels much more responsive, especially more responsive than the Range Rover Sport I just drove. I love the center screen. It shows my temperature here. I have my temperatures. I have the auto selection on the HVAC. I have a knob here to turn the volume up and down. I have a play and pause button next and back. Hazards. That's actually the glove box. Nice touch. I also like the touch of the design on the Bowers and Wilkins stereo system. Let's see how this controls this pedal. Not bad. So it has what feels like a little bit of turbo lag. It feels definitely like a 4-cylinder, which is just a little odd. It's definitely for moms. This is not like the Jeep SRT I drove. Let's do a 0 to 60 and then we'll go head back to the track. Okay, so I have it in drive mode, dynamic. This drive mode is in dynamic, so everything's sporty. Let's go for it. Okay, not ideal, but for a 4-cylinder SUV, it's pretty good. This is more of an emotional vehicle. This is something for someone who wants to stay safe, wants to drive something economical, and wants something affordable. So there's nothing wrong with the Volvo XC90, especially this R design package. It's brilliantly appointed here. The thing with 4-cylinders is that sound. Even with this being supercharged and turbocharged, I'm not really into that 4-cylinder sound, unless of course it's a Miata. The road noise, I would almost say above average. Road noise isn't my priority right now. I want to try this thing on the track and push it to the limit and see what I can get from it. The texture on this door is interesting. It's like a flat graphite carbon fiber look, and it's not polished. It's not polished at all. And then the plastic is almost like a rhino skin. It's kind of weird. I don't think that was their intention. The gear shifts are weird. They're very weird gear shifts, especially when you really put your foot in it. It climbs and climbs up that rev range, and then the shift is abrupt, but it's not a sporty abruptness. Let's see how it corners. I think it corners better than the Range Rover Sport, which would make some sense. It definitely corners, I think, better than the Jeep SRT. And this thing almost feels faster when you don't put your foot in it. When you let the supercharger and turbochargers take over together, it seems to want to flex its muscles a little bit better than always giving it the guns. So we're at the Texas Motor Speedway. Let's hear what this thing sounds like in a tunnel. Some decent turbo whine. Or is it the supercharger? I don't think anyone's ever seen a dude wear a helmet in a Volvo XC90, so here's the first chance you're gonna watch someone willingly do this. Thank you. Wish I could adjust my headrest back a little bit. Alright, with the helmet on, my head's pushed pretty far forward. I don't feel very comfortable, but we're going to do this. See, I pushed one of the pads on the steering wheel again. Always keep your eyes up on the track. Even on the road, you'll see a lot more, especially like a cop. But I don't have to worry about cops here, so... I've been on this track several times now. It's drier, so I feel very comfortable. Oh, some body roll here. Hard braking. Weird to get your line in an SUV, I'll say that. This is not very good on the track. It's not fun. As you can tell, I'm doing a lot of concentration and it's not fun. So I'm done with this one. It's for the mom. And mom, no speeding. Because this thing is not fun. I'm almost getting sick. That's what this car feels like.
Really?
Yeah. Like oh God. I had to stop. Okay, so it's a disappointment on the track. It's kind of ho-hum everywhere else. It's for the mom. It's emotional. It's affordable. And I think that's all that really matters here. All right. The only other cool thing here is the start-stop button, which is this here. You turn it, and that's it. The engine's off. These pads here are annoying because as I drive, I fat finger them, and it's actually changing the songs as I did that. Let's turn the volume down. But the screen's really nice. Everything in here is really very cool. I like the flat finish here on the carbon fiber look. And this rhino skin is kind of weird. But I will roll the window up. Auto up. The Bowers & Wilkins speakers, they're really cool. You can see through the grill what they look like. That's very attractive. And that Bowers & Wilkins speaker up there too.